and blue.
Feast your eyes on this. Tiako Shark just goes bang.
Holding a neck in front from Tiako Shark. Tiako Shark going to Colding misses.
Well, we look forward to watching Tiako Shark in 2012. Ocean Park was trained by Gary Hennessy to win the Cox Plate. Can Jamie Richards add to the rich New Zealand history and prepare Tiako Shark to win the Group 1 over 2,040 metres? He joins us on the Punters Lounge Live. Jamie, a very good morning to you. What's the build-up been like to the Cox Plate in comparison to 3 weeks ago, where you had 3 runners in Group 1 races in Australia and also there at Hastings?
Morning, Jace. Yeah, the build-up's been good. Been over here since Monday night with the 2 horses here and Craig Thornton. And, yeah, we're happy with how the horse has gone about his business. His work on Tuesday morning at the Valley was good, and he seemed to get round there nicely. So hopefully we can run well today.
What are you seeing in your horse, Tiako Shark, that says that he's going to be peaking and at his best to step up to 2,040 metres on come after 7 o'clock today?
Yeah, the horse is in good form. He was probably in career best form to the Epsom, and as long as he can hold that, he's going to run well.
Your reaction was well documented post the barrier draw after breakfast with the best. What are you thinking at this stage, tactically and the ideal situation from there?
Well, we've just got to bite the bullet and go back. You know, frustrating to draw out in the Epsom, then draw out in the Cox Plate as well. He's just not having a lot of luck there with the barrier draws, which makes it, you know, difficult for him. He's a back marker, but you know, even if he was able to draw in a little bit, he might have just been able to race a little bit handier to them. But he's going to be well back. Hopefully they go a good genuine tempo and he can get on the back of the right horse from sort of the half mile onwards.
You're a form student. You're also a racing historian in many respects. You've also got some tremendous people around you. I know that Opie Bosson has walked the track with Brett Thompson, and he's ridden there before. He knows Moonee Valley well. Is this the type of Cox Plate where you see a race shape that could see your horse roll over the top of them?
Well, we hope so. There doesn't look to be a lot of tempo in the race, which is concerning, but sometimes when there isn't a clear leader in a race, you can often get a couple go forward, and you know there can end up being a genuine enough tempo. So we're sort of hoping that that's going to be the case today. You go back and watch previous Cox Plates, and in particular you probably have a look at Adelaide because he drew out. But in his Cox Plate, the cleaner was in there and they just went mad from the half mile, which set it up for something to get over the top of them. So hopefully the same sort of thing eventuates today.
Have you made any changes to Tiako Shark's gear, or were you tempted to make any changes in preparation for today, or is it all sort of smooth and as per?
Smooth and as per. Haven't changed a lot. The one thing that we have put on them there today is some pre-race earmuffs, just with the big crowd at the Valley and you know the small parade ring and everything like that. I just wanted to keep him nice and calm until he got around to the barriers, and I do think the red earmuffs certainly do help.
And what would it mean to you if he was to overcome the barrier draw and win a Cox Plate, Jamie?
Oh, it'd be hugely satisfying. It's just great to have a horse over here representing New Zealand that's in the right sort of form to warrant a start in the race. So, you know, we'll enjoy today and hope that the horse runs well.
We wish you all the best for him. You've got a runner at Ellerslie, Mongolian Conqueror. What can you tell us about his preparation? He competes in the 6th, the Stella Artois Fast Track 1400.
Yeah, this is just his first up run, Jace. He'll get back a little bit and run home, but I wouldn't expect him to be threatening them too much today. It's a nice field. Superior's and she's going very well. But as long as he's hitting the line well, up to a mile and 2,000 metres at his next couple of starts should suit him.
Just having a look at his trial at Cambridge that took place September the 23rd. Out of that trial was Inscription, who ran a real bottle of fresh up. What did you make of this trial?
Yeah, he trialled nicely. Opie was happy with him. He's been to Taupo for a gallop since then, just to keep him ticking over as we wait for these tracks to improve, and it has done there today. He's got a nice barrier draw. He's still got a fair bit of improvement in him. When they see him on course today, he's still pretty wintry in the coat, having come back from Brisbane into the New Zealand winter. So whatever he does today, he will improve on. Hopefully we can have a bit of an improved campaign with him after some disappointing form in Brisbane.
Big team at Riccarton, and in the War Decree Stakes you've got Altair Ladd, who continues his path towards the 2,000 guineas. What are the reports from the team about him?
Yeah, Dad's happy with him. He travelled down late last week and arrived down in a good order. Drawn a bit of a sticky barrier, so we'll just have to see how the tempo of the race is going to work out. But I'd imagine he'd be sliding forward a little bit from out there. Whatever he does, he will improve on into the Guineas, where hopefully he'll be peaking fourth up.
Are you happy with the progression, and is the team happy with the progression that he made from Hastings with a view to today?
He's going well enough, Jace. He's not a very big horse, but he's got plenty of strength, and he's probably one of these ones that you might have just liked to have seen him grow half a hand from 2 to 3. He's not going to ever be an overly big horse, but he's going well enough.
Having a look at the other runners that you have for Tiako Racing on the card there at Riccarton, you've got the 2-year-old having its second start and ready for this, race number 3. Also Explosion, Exaltation, Quattro Katie, Remington in race number 8 and leaderboard. Just want to touch quickly on a couple of runners here. Where's Remington at? Because even though he sort of was slow and got back, he seemed to hit the line a bit better last time.
Yeah, he's going okay. At Ruakaka, he got checked early. It was game over. Wet track at Riccarton, sort of just enough to, blunted his turn of foot a little bit. But he's going better than his form suggests. He probably would like a slightly better track than what he's going to get there today. But we've a lot, got Corey Campbell on there, 2 kilos off, which I think will be helpful and brings his weight down to 52. But he does need to step up again, and hopefully he can with the Copelands as his mission. Otherwise he'll be coming back to 82 grade somewhere in the carnival.
And leaderboard has been very well backed to win the last race. What opinion do you have of him, and how close do you think he can go to winning today?
Yeah, he's a really nice horse. I thought his run at Taupo Fish Up was super. He's going well. Miles would have probably liked to have seen him on a slightly better track as well, but I think he should be able to get away with it. They'll probably be getting centre track, I would have thought, by that stage. But yeah, he's a nice horse. We really like him.
Who's the best of your New Zealand runners today, Jamie?
Probably leaderboard in the last year. Nice progressive horse. But I think he'll be getting well past 65 grade as we get a bit deeper into the season.
When you were growing up and dreaming about what you wanted to do in horse racing, did you ever think you'd have a runner in the Cox Plate and also be the feature of a meme?
Yeah, I was always very keen to be a jockey when I was growing up, but got a little bit tall to do that. So it's worked out really well. A lot of hard work's gone in, and I've had the backing and support of New Zealand's biggest syndicator and owner, and David Ellis, and what he's done for me has been quite incredible, all the help that he's given me. So it's been a good ride, and hopefully there's still plenty more in front of us.
Okay, you took the first part of that question. Well, all the best though, Jamie. We wish you best with Tiako Shark, and also the other runners around New Zealand. That's Jamie Richards. A little bit of fun with him, but if you haven't gone online and seen the meme about Tiako Shark, then if that's your cup of tea, then you might want to do that. Otherwise, give it a brush.